Welcome back, everybody. RC here for Photography Tips and Tricks, your show for gear, tips, inspiration, anything that you need to take your photography to the next level. My name is RC, and I'm really excited about having the Shebang Meister himself, Mr. Peter Hurley, here in the house to talk to us a little bit about portraits and how to be able to make the most out of that one session. Peter, what do you got for us?
Oh, thanks, RC. My tip for today is I want to talk about facial features. So there's three things you can change on your face. You got mouth, you got eyes, you got eyebrows. 9 times out of 10, the mouth moves the most. Obviously, on my face right now, my mouth's moving more than anything else. The mouth is going to be your main concern. It's going to mess up your shots more than anything else. Eyes open and close, that's all they do. The thing that I want you to key in on are eyebrows. Eyebrows to me are the golden headshots. If you can get some brow action going in your shots, you are at a completely different level.
Nice. And it's one of those things that a lot of the times people don't think about when you're working with stuff. They're like, well, smile and, do something with your eyes. But having eyebrows, that's something that's going to be very important. Let's do this. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we've got Matt Kloskowski to talk to us a little bit about how to use live view in a very unconventional manner. Stay tuned.
The key to the headshot and capturing a great headshot or portrait for that matter is expression. You can have great lighting, you can have a great subject, you can have a killer background, but if you don't have expression, in my opinion, you got nothing. Hey, my name's Peter Hurley. I'm a portrait photographer in New York, and here I am in my city. I knew I was a portrait photographer because that's what I do. I just am intrigued by the fact that we all look so different. We have so many different expressions we can make. Why not go for them? Maniacal. The art of capturing expression is simply working with your subject to get organic and spontaneous life out of them, human stuff. Now, forehead like a chicken. Hold that, I like that, good. When you have a person, technical is out the window. I'm 90% therapist, 10% photographer. The technical's done. I'm Peter Hurley, and it's all about making faces in portraiture. Come check out my class at kelbytraining.com. Shebang, shebang, shebang! #1 catchphrase.
Welcome back, everybody, to Photography Tips and Tricks. RC here. Now, if you're liking what you're seeing here and you're going, wait, this is a little too short. Wait, I didn't cover enough. Wait, they didn't answer my question. Guys, go to kelbytraining.com. That's the place that supports this show. If you want to see full-length classes from the world's best instructors, go there, kelbytraining.com. This is just a small taste of what we can give you there. Now, we have Matt Kloskowski here, and Matt is going to talk to us a little bit about how to be able to use live view to take his pictures to the next level. Matt, what do you have?
All right, so thanks, man. Live view. More and more photographers are using live view to focus with their photos. And for me lately, I've been getting great results using live view versus using the autofocus on the camera. Now, there's a couple of tips for it. The first tip is, remember that when you're looking at live view on the camera, it's a live view of what the camera's seeing. So what I hear a lot, especially if you're shooting in early morning or late afternoon, what I hear a lot is that it looks too dark. Well, again, that's because you don't want to overexpose whatever photos you're shooting. So if you're shooting at f11 or f16, the scene that you see is going to be dark. So you might have to change your aperture, I guess is the best way to put it. Change your aperture, move it down to like f4, f2.8, and that way you will overexpose the scene a little bit, but it'll help you focus because your screen will look brighter. Now, once you're in live view, the next thing that I hear quite a bit of is it looks a little bit pixelated. I gotta tell you, when I'm next to a Canon shooter, I get a little bit jealous because I find personally a lot of the Canon cameras that I've seen, the live view looks really clear. However, on some of the Nikons, I shoot with a D800. When you're zoomed in, and this is what's gonna happen, is you're gonna go into live view and then you're gonna zoom in on something, okay? Now, what's gonna happen, it's gonna get pixelated. All right, whatever you're looking at is going to get a little pixelated. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to use your focus ring. And the key that I found that works for me is I just rock it back and forth a little bit. You can still tell what the sharpest part of that photo is going to be, even if it's a little pixelated, even if it's a little blurry because you're zoomed in, you can still tell what that sharpest part's going to be. So I'll rock it back and forth a little bit, and I'll find the sharpest part, and I'll just rock it a little bit less each time until I hone in on exactly what should be sharp in the photo. I'm telling you guys, I'll give it a try because it works great. You're going to find that versus autofocus, you're going to find that live view is going to walk away plenty of sharp photos.
Thanks so much, Matt. Very, very cool.
man.
Hey, so let's take a quick break. When we come back, we've got the website to watch and your contest. Stick around.
Get the world's best photography, lighting, and Photoshop training at Photoshop World. Here's the top 10 reasons you should attend. It's 3 non-stop days of real-world training where you can get personal attention and unlimited access to the world's top instructors in Photoshop and photography. When you attend, you'll have chances to experience hands-on live shoots and workshops, outrageous after-hours parties and events, and hundreds of classes for all skill levels, along with dozens of opportunities to network with other attendees. In-depth, one-on-one portfolio reviews from industry professionals and see new cutting-edge technology. Plus, you can even earn continuing education and graduate-level credits from attending. This is the must-attend conference for photographers and Photoshop users. Register before August 2nd and save $100. Sign up today. Photoshop World, the world's best Photoshop and photography conference.
Welcome back, everybody. RC here, Photography Tips and Tricks. Now, I have a website and I have a contest for you. But before we do that, let's just go over here real quick. I want you to keep in mind the Kelby TV e-deal for this week. You want to save 40% off the Adobe Photoshop CC Classroom in a Book. If you're using Photoshop for the Creative Cloud and you want to be able to have a step-by-step method on how to learn all of this stuff to get, let's say, certified for the ACE exam, this is going to be a great book. If you use the code KelbyTV, you're going to get 40% off, and it's going to be $35.99. Thank you so much to the folks at PeachBit for that. Now, the website that I want you to take a look at, obviously, he was just here. Go take a look at peterhurley.com. He's got some great information there. He's got great portfolio stuff. He has a lot of information that he covers in his blog. This is going to be the place to do this. So there's this headshot intensive live classes that he does, right? Any kind of general information that you want to be able to find from Peter Hurley, this is a place to be able to do it. Great fountain of resources. Now, the last thing, our contest. Make sure that you go to Photography Tips and Tricks, right? Go to the episode, right? If you just go to the Kelby TV page, what you're gonna see is you're gonna see all of the different shows that we have. Obviously, we want you to take a look at those shows, but go over to Photography Tips and Tricks. Go to the most recent episode that's there, right? In this case, it would be episode 32. And I want you to scroll all the way down to the bottom. So when you get all the way over here, leave a name, leave an email, leave a website, and leave a comment. Tell us what you want to see. Tell us, what you think of the show. From this website, only this website alone, we're not going to do it through YouTube. We just can't. We go through here. One of you guys is going to win the Rogue Flash Gel set, right? So this is something that's a set of flash, a set of gels that you can kind of attach to a flash for color correction, and you can use it for artistic stuff. You can also win LightRight, Learn How to Create Images, Set Up a Studio, and Launch Your Photography Career by Joe Levine and Brad Bartholomew. So these two things can be yours for just leaving us a comment. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by this week. Hopefully we'll see you next week here on Photography Tips and Tricks.